Okay, so first thing first, once you create an account, you log in, the first screen that you're going to see is telling you to read through the new user guide, which you obviously are watching the video, so you can kind of skip this. So I'm going to be following the guide that is online. So if you prefer text, you could just read through that. Otherwise, let's just continue. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is when you create or log in rather, this is going to be your main dashboard, the article page. So what you're going to want to do is create a project first. So in betterblog, every article, everything you do is attached to a project. So let's just go ahead and create one. Add new, enter your project name, test project, create new project. So in here you can see all of the settings, and I'm not going to go through all of this right now. I will have links, like I said, for everything, what all of this means, all the WordPress settings, image settings, and SEO data. I'll explain all of that in links and videos in the future. So the next thing, once your project is created, you don't have to save, it automatically saves, but I'll just click Save Changes here. Let's go to Articles now, and now your articles screen is going to pop up. So you can sort of filter through everything here, articles that you have published to WordPress, articles that you have generated but not published to WordPress, and draft articles are articles that you created that you haven't generated yet. So one important thing with betterblog AI before I continue to the next part, excuse me, is that when you create an article by clicking Add New over here, and I'll show you what it does. It takes you to the document page. It doesn't automatically generate yet. So once you're on this page, now you can choose your settings. So the first thing that you need to do is choose your project. So I'll choose test project here. There's 3 different article AIs right now. There's more coming, but 3 right now. Informational article, which is the one that you guys are probably most familiar with. You know, what does this mean? What does that mean? What does it mean when you do this? Those sort of articles. SEO article, and I'll touch on this more and with links in the description. A local SEO article is perfect for local service businesses, whether you're a plumber, a carpenter, you name it, or for SEO agencies that manage accounts for their clients. And listicle articles are, sort of self-explanatory. They're articles in list format, such as top 10 places to go fishing, or top 15 things of that nature. The listicle articles cap out at 20 things for now. We may look into increasing that, but for now, that's what that does. Anyways, let's get back to it. So there's a couple different options here, and I just wanted to go through what they all mean. So enter article title is your main keyword. It's your main prompt. So this is where you would enter your article. There's 2 lengths right now for the informational article, short and long. But let me just explain. The short article produces between 1,200 to 1,600 words. So it may or may not be short depending on, the context. I guess it's pretty relative. But it produces between 1,200 to 1,600, sometimes 1,100 words. Long articles produce anywhere between 2,200 to 3,200, sometimes 4,500 words, depending on the type of article. And additional context is really cool. So what this is, additional context, you could put any sort of facts, anything here, how you want the direction of the article to go, what you want included in the outline, essentially what you want or how you want to shape your article. You could enter it here. And I'm going to leave this blank for now in my example. So for the example article, I'm going to put, can dogs eat cheese? And now let's go to the image settings. So the image settings here, there's a few different things. This is actually entirely optional. You could leave this blank. So there's 20 different image types, and they're all fine-tuned and trained on, the type of image that, image type that you see here. So what that essentially means is you don't need to have any complicated image prompts if you're familiar with like Midjourney or Dolly or anything else out there. All you really need to do is just enter what you want, but you can leave it blank. And if you leave it blank, the image description is going to be generated based off of your article title that the AI creates for you, betterblog's AI creates for you. But I will put one here anyways, cute dog eating cheese For image type, I'm going to go with vector illustration and use overlay text. What this is it puts an overlay text of the title of the article over your image that it generates. And if you don't leave it blank and you put your own text here, then it'll use this text. So anyways, let's get started with the generating, and then we'll touch on the WordPress functionality. So let's just click generate, make sure everything is right. And the article will start generating. You can see it says in progress, can dogs eat cheese? So let me just touch on that. And one thing that I wanted to actually mention before we get onto that. So when you create an article, the article creation runs in the background on our servers. So you can actually go back, you can exit the app, you can log back into it. And it's going to say in progress here and generating, just so you know. You're going to have to check back or just refresh, but generally it takes about 45 seconds to 1 minute for a short article to be completed. For a longer article, it takes anywhere between a minute and 20 seconds to maybe 2 minutes at most to generate. So let's let this generate and I'll get back to you guys in about 10 seconds. Okay, so as you can see here, the article is complete. So like I said, you're going to have to refresh or just come back to it. So you could leave, go do whatever, but generally it's pretty quick. So it's going to say completed and generated complete for test project. So let's just click it here. And here's my image that I created. It's pretty cool. So let's check view article now. Can dogs eat cheese? The truth revealed. So you're going to have to click view article. This button will pop up once the generation is complete. You could either scan through this or just click push the document. And it does a couple of things here when you click push the document. So it's going to set the title, which, like I said, everything is optimized for SEO. This is the title that it came up with. This is the introduction here. This is the body of the article. And you could read through it. This is 2,900 words. I forgot if this was long or if this was short. But like I said, the word count can vary depending on the type of article. If it's something with a lot of information like this, like can dogs eat cheese, generally it'll come up with a lot of facts for your article. So anyways, it comes up with the title, the article, the URL slug, and the image, like I said. And when you're ready to submit to WordPress, all you got to do is click submit to WordPress here, and it'll work. Right now it's not going to work because I'm not connected on this test project, but that's basically it. You have yourself your first article, and when you have your project, like I said, it's going to auto-populate with your categories, your authors on your WordPress account, and you click submit to WordPress. It's going to take maybe 5 seconds at max, and you're good to go. You could also set whether you want it to be draft or publish, and all these settings here, draft, publish, let's see, the image description, the local SEO data, the business details, if you're working for one company for a certain project, the image type, all of this stuff. The overlay text can be saved as defaults, so you don't have to keep doing the same thing all the time. And that's about it. Go back now. You have your article generated here. As you can see, 1 out of 3 articles generated. There's, like I said, the project settings, bulk create, which I won't get into now, but it's a pretty awesome feature where you could upload a CSV, which I will provide for you in the description as well. You could choose to do it this way as well, and this will have everything that's in the individual as well. So if you have a ton of articles and you don't really want to read through them after they're created and do any final edits or tweaks, you can just put it in here and have them generate directly to WordPress if you want. Or you could just have them saved to your betterblog article dashboard and then go through them one by one and do it that way. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions whatsoever, any comments, any suggestions, please feel free to reach out. I'm always available. And I'll see you guys next time.